Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a great and wonderful day. Well, it seems that what we have here is that people are thinking that Joe Biden is the best president ever, right? And that's the going to from the media. That's saying Joe Biden is his best president. He can do no wrong, and all that stuff. But we all know on how the media has to constantly lie about this stuff because obviously they're in cahoots with the decrepit old man that can't know where he's going. So what we have here is that Joe Biden is carrying debt up to 850,000. Financial records show, as it's revealed, he and First Lady Jill also failed to net royalties from 3 of their books titles due to lackluster sales. President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden are carrying a personal debt of up to 815,000. Their final records show, and no one is buying the president's books. Most of the couple's debt is the mortgage on their Delaware home and an equity loan on that home. Additionally, their debt consists of a term loan of $815,000 and a loan against a mutual fund for about $50,000. In total, the Bidens reported assets between roughly $1 million and $2.6 million, and liabilities between $350,000 and $850,000, according to an Office of Government Ethics from that list ranges rather than price figures. The Biden financial records, along with those of Vice President Kamala Harris and her husband Doug Emhoff, are required to be made public annually under the Ethics in Government Act, which was introduced to prevent any conflicts of interest. In his form, President Biden reveals he has had no royalties from his 2 books, Promise to Keep and Promise Me Dad, this year. Joe Biden reported no royalties for her memoir, Where the Light Enters, but did not note she received royalties up to $1,000 for her 2 children's books. Don't Forget, God Bless Our Troops, and Joey, the Story of Joe Biden. The First Lady has another children's book coming out this July, Will's the White House Cat, about life at the executive mansion as seen through the eyes of a family pet. Jill Biden also reported receiving a salary from Northern Virginia Community College, where she has been a professor since 2009. She did not disclose the amount she has paid. The White House released the documents for the 2 couples on Wednesday. Biden's Republican and rival Donald Trump finances have been in the news amid several legal cases, including a current hush money case in New York. Trump, who is not a sitting government official, has not made a comparable disclosure. Biden's liabilities include a mortgage on his personal home carrying a balance between $250,000 and $500,000. The interest rate for the mortgage, which Biden incurred from TD Bank in 2013, is 3.3%. The president took out a home equity loan in 2022 with a variable interest rate and a 10-year term, which rose to $100,000 to $250,000, from $15,000 to $50,000. The president also reported having less cash in the bank than he did in the past year. One of his bank accounts showed a cash of $50,000 to $100,000 from $250,000 to $500,000 last year. Another account showed $50,000 to $100,000 in cash, a drop from $100,000 to $50,000 a year later. So, yeah, he is obviously in debt, and a great heap amount of debt. I couldn't imagine being in debt for about $1 million. That's insane to me. And, of course, we have the media here obviously talking about this stuff, saying polls ranks Biden as 14th best president with Trump last. Another one this is from obviously the New York Times, because you have to trust the New York Times, right? And the Delaware Online, historians rank Joe Biden as 14th greatest views as president, Lincoln in first, Trump in last. And then we have Trump ranked as worst U.S. president in history, with Biden 14th and greatest. And of course, Mark Hamill says Joe Biden is the best president we've ever had. Well, we have Trump blast Biden as total moron before a crowd of 100K at New Jersey rally. Whole world is laughing at him. So again, we have to start thinking here, right? What is the actual thought process of thinking Joe Biden is this great president, this great man, when he can't even sell books that he's made, whereas when Donald Trump, he sells like a pair of shoes and they get sold out within hours, right? He literally showed a pair of shoes, got sold, and all that got sold within hours. And which, by the way, you would say that the shoes, especially the shoes that he was selling, are more expensive than a book. And Joe Biden, this so-called most greatest and famous president, is not being able to sell a single book. Both books he did not sell. So that's a problem here, right? Like, we can't be having this. And of course, the media is saying, oh, he's the best president, or best president, greatest president, and stuff like that. And there's no proof of that. And then when we see, and they're saying Trump is the worst, we're seeing as Trump get 100K people, or low K, or the low end is like 80K people in New Jersey. Okay? That's insane. That's insane. New Jersey is a very blue state. That's insanity. Even if we were going to say it was like 40K or 50K people, even if we dropped it by half, that's still an insane amount of people for New Jersey, because Trump is not supposed to be liked. He's supposed to be the worst president. And yet, here we are, he's just going on forward and putting out these huge numbers. Making great sales. People are still in favor of him. And what brings to me is that they're going to have to do these mail-in votes or what have you in order to beat Trump. I think that's the only way that's possible, that's going to even remotely happen here. Because without that, there's just no other way for where Biden can possibly win. And I don't know why they're even going to have Trump debate Biden, which is insane, because how is this even going to go well at all? Biden don't even know where he is half the time, stumbling down on stairs, and he's going to have to go and debate Trump, who is not having these issues. It's just insane to me. I don't know what they're doing. I think they're trying to just deliberately destroy Biden and put somebody else into office or what have you. I don't know what's going on, but they're obviously lying. Biden is not in good carrying. Nobody likes this president. And the media is trying to spin that he is this great, amazing guy. So, yeah. Alright, guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care, my friends.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted, because it's algorithmic disease, the social media.